Alright, let's get this shit rolling. And yes, I had to revert back to an older save, but I don't care. It's not like I lost a lot of progress anyway. Just gonna try to hope I don't fuck up too badly like yesterday, but we'll see. Fuck. Hello, Mr. Person. Isn't Benji doing a live stream or something? I haven't checked on him in a minute. Oh, that's good. I'll have to check on it then when I have the time, I guess. Anyway, before I head to Anne Orlando, I am going to make a quick pit stop at the vendor again. I kind of have to improvise from last time I played this. I think I only watched a bit of where I was playing Dead Rising 4. I don't think I'll be doing that tonight, though. Gotta catch up on the trials, and doing them are kind of boring, to be honest, so I'd rather not bore people with the tedious grind. Just gonna buy these, and I should be everything, I think. Alright. Anyway, hopefully your day's been doing good as I fall off for some reason, but now I have to go back there again, so no harm done. Alright then, thanks for stopping by. Alright, thanks for popping in and out. Really appreciate it. But yeah, I want to get the 3rd Sunlight Medal from the boss, the Gargoyles, even though I'm ashamed I did. I got all 3 in one go, but I didn't summon Solaire, which is not very good. So my OCD was kind of showing, so I just had to revert back to my older save just to get that, so I did exactly that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make some progress once more. Kindle the necessary bonfires, I guess. Hopefully I don't get too screwed over, I guess. Especially with the best area in the game. Hey look, it's Irithel. Man, I can't wait for it to come back here in 10 years. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Okay, but yeah, I'll probably do some GameCube emulation, I think. Want to do some Tony Hawk's Underground and probably the Japanese version of Pro Skater 3. Has some ideas I'd like to be able to do, I guess. Gonna have to prepare that though before I get to it, but it shouldn't be too bad, I think. Some people are like, oh, you're shipping this game again. Well, duh, people love this game, and I believe it can provide some insightful commentary, so fuck it. You know, they say the stream was popular, and I'm pretty sure Dark Souls is pretty popular, especially the original game that basically started it all. So fuck it. I'll ride the trends, I guess. At least for a little bit. I am going to definitely make sure I back up my save at certain spots, though, because I really don't want to do certain sections again. Especially this one. I definitely learned my lesson from last time. Especially the funny highlight I did. So that's good. Just gotta make sure I block, and then lock. Locked in, they say. Then trade, and then heal. Nice dangling ragdolls from, thanks. Just unfortunately shitty throwing knives, but oh well. Anyway, I finally have a somewhat decent save file for something like Mario Party Advance. The game is kind of ass, actually. It's basically just errand running simulator, but in the Mario Party universe, and it's kind of actually shit. The game is not very good. Well, there you go. My thoughts exactly. The game is just immensely dull, but yet so captivating at the same time. But the core gameplay is just really, really terrible. I hate it. They basically tried to make Mario Party into a single-player story mode, and yet it kind of fails since you're basically required to win every single minigame, and sometimes you just lose random mushrooms. And almost every single side quest is just some tedious busy work. It's just really awful. Like that. Now, unfortunately, when you quit out on these moving stairs of doom, it actually just put you not where it is exactly. Because I guess the way that From Software made this game, I guess with their black magic and shit, it just works in such a mysterious way. So it just kind of puts you back for some reason. But thankfully, there's a lever right here, so I guess it's not that bad. But it is still kind of weird. I guess it's technically considered a moving object and not part of the normal scenery, but it is still kind of weird, I guess. Probably call it an oversight or really weird design, but I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, I did unfortunately make some mistakes when I was doing this last time, so I kind of want to correct them, like mainly getting the invader drop and stuff. I'm probably gonna mess up when I get to the whatever item. I was doing it earlier, but I kind of fucked up, and I actually get a really funny death with Jeremiah, I think his name is, falling to his death, but unfortunately you don't get the item from him, so it's kind of impractical death. Which is kind of silly, but unfortunately it's not the result I wanted, so I did have to redo that, which definitely sucks. Alright. I also went back and got Havel's ring so that I can actually use the giant armor, probably. I probably won't be able to, but I want to at least really use it a little bit better, maybe. I don't think it's going to work, though, but I definitely want to at least get some use out of it. I also went back and got some other things. Because I kind of forgot to do that the first time. So, there you go. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab the spell here, take out some snipers, and be on my way for the painting again. I'll probably try getting co-op again, but I highly doubt it's going to work, because last time I did, it just kind of went really shit, like actual shit. But I'm actually pretty far into the game, I guess, or at least the parts which actually not completely shit. I'll probably try again. But I'll see. Definitely gotta kindle that bonfire though, so I don't get too fucked. And yes, I looked up on the wiki, and apparently that their great shit doesn't count towards weapon matchmaking because it doesn't it doesn't require upgrading with twinkling or whatever, so it's fine. So that's good. Anyway, this shit again, so that's gonna be nice. Might have to switch it up a little bit, just so I can actually get some good stuff going. So let me get 1 and 2, and I guess I could try Great Magic Weapon if it works. I doubt it. I'll also go ahead and repair my shit. Yeah, that's why I got 2 of them actually, because I don't feel like switching between them. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we'll try. Damn, this ain't 2 shots. Oh, holy crap. Much better than before, I guess. It's like playing Demon Souls all over again, where the fucking, you can basically buff a dagger, and you're basically getting that insane R1 spam, like in Dark Souls 3, I guess. Whoop, whoop. Alright. But yeah, I've seen a couple uploads of Breaking Bankwig and Boogie, but I'm just not really interested. I never really seen the appeal of the channel, to be honest. I guess for like people who grew up, I understand, but I don't know. Dude's a fucking weirdo. It's just the best way to sum it up, honestly. Not even worth touching that shit, honestly, like legit. I might probably die, so I'm gonna have to end up using the humanity, I guess. I also gotta pick this up because I forgot last time. Whoops. I'll probably make a backup though, so that if I can fight that dude, it'd be nice, but I doubt it. I also got fucked by these dudes because they're just annoying as hell to fight. I'll wait for this one and I'll back up my ship. Alright. Well, yeah, it turns out that press continue. I think that's the name of the channel. I haven't watched his stuff in a good minute. I know that he does like really awesome guides and actual challenge runs that are actually entertaining with the Souls games. All right, let me copy this and I'll get back into this shit, I guess. Anyway, let me get out Retro Arch set up for later, I guess. I'll probably do the Japanese version of Pro Skater 3 in there first, and I'll probably hop on Dolphin, I guess. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I already did the stuff needed for that. Probably mess around in the world is not enough, I guess. We'll see. I know that's my current game plan at this moment in time. But, we'll see. But yeah, one thing I'm not really a fan of RetroArch is that there are some Game Boy Advance games I want to be able to find cheats for, but for some games, the cheat finder just doesn't work. Like, some games like Sonic Battle just doesn't work, so I have to use something like Cheat Engine and MGBA, which is so fucking vanilla. But at least games like the Street Fighter Alpha 3 on Game Boy Advance works pretty good. You can finally see all the stages in the game having to play shitty multiplayer. I heard there's a separate stage for Chun-Li, which explains why you fight on that Fei Long stage of Candy's Theme. And then when you fight Dalsum, you have his wife in the background, even though it's still technically Fei Long stage. So I guess technically the people who ported that game were originally not stages for those two characters, but everything else is mostly the same, I think. Almost every other character is like random stages for some reason. It's a really weird conversion, honestly, but it's still a really great port, honestly. It is lacking a lot of the things from the console version, but it's still, I think, one of the best Game Boy Advance fighting games. There's a little extra thing thrown in there for good measure. Yeah, King Jeremiah fuckface. Yeah, unfortunately, he's really magic resistant. Thankfully, we can sunlock him. We can still shoot him down, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately I can't have him fall off because he won't be able to get his, not gonna be able to get his weapon if he falls off. Unfortunately, I have no options left. Crap, crap, crap. There we go. There we go. Alright. Thankfully, his notched whip is a guaranteed drop for some good reason. So that's nice. I'm pretty sure that's part of the normal lineup. Let me just double check. I don't want that fight to be for nothing. Let me go ahead and go back and rest. Dark. No. Dark. Okay, for some reason it's not, like, working at all, so that's nice. I forgot to kindle this, actually, so that's nice. Okay. Dark. Here we go. Dark Souls, weapon, matchmaking. Just get the spelling correct. Okay, it's both are allowed. Okay, good. All right. All right, let's go ahead and kindle one more time. I'll repair. Quit out because you actually have to quit out if you want to get his gear. I'll explain in a minute. All right, let me attune again. I'll use the regular ones for now. I'll keep Great Magic Weapon for now because it's actually pretty good. Alright. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and do this the normal way, quote unquote. Well, let me go ahead and quit, because first off, I have to anyway. And second of all, it's, I'd really rather not do that again. I also have to charge my controller too, so that's gonna be nice. I'm gonna have to use the turbo one for now. But anyway, you can actually get the armor set, but you have to quit out of the game or have the area reload, like using a homeward bone or dying or whatever. It doesn't just like appear for some reason. Like you have to have the game area reset before it'll appear. It's kind of stupid. You can also apparently trade in the unupgraded helmet of that armor set for something good. I forget what you get, but I know you can trade that particular piece. So that's nice. Alright, let's do this again. Now that the game world is reset, I can get his armor and do some fun stuff, I guess. Let me actually look up the map of this, actually. I don't feel like being down here all day. So actually some guides on Polygon are actually pretty interesting. So I'll go there. Okay, so I have to go forward through a illusory wall and all that fun stuff. Alright. Let me head back. What the fuck? Whatever. Alright, well, I guess it's time to use the humanity, I guess. Oh my god, you're blocking. You're not playing the game as Miyazaki intended, you piece of shit. Your only options are parrying from the offhand and rolling. Piece of shit. Okay. Alright. It's this fucker. At least it killed him, but still. That was kind of insane. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna have to get this key as well, so that's also why I had to reset anyway. So I kind of forgot that shit. Crap. Damn it! Well, let's get the 2 lootables, I guess, so... I guess that's good. Repair powder is fragile, cannot be taken with you. Yes, you can. Whatever. So stupid. Alright, let's try this again. Whoa. Alright. Fuck. Lost my place. Here we go. Alright, here we go. There we go. What? Okay, what the fuck ever. Just whatever. At least I can use my 1 humanity, I guess, and get back. But that was really, really fucking stupid. Oh my god, your game's so salty. Why are you playing the game then? Oh yeah, because people totally get salty when they play Dark Souls, right? It's just supposed to be calm as an ice cube, I guess. Okay. Nice stock sound effects from software. Really fucking lazy of you. Pretty sure I heard this shit like all the way back in Duke Nukem Time to Kill, a game that's actually good. Too bad the sequel's not as good. I also realized I didn't even kindle at the bonfire, but whatever. Or rest at humanity, whatever. Okay. Alright, let's do this. I also have to get the red sign soapstone anyway, so... I'll probably die again anyway, so fuck it. Wrong, I don't know what that loot is, I don't want to get it. I know Velka's rapier counts as, twinkling titanite weapon, I don't want to fuck that up, so let me ignore that before I get into trouble. In fact, let me just leave normally, I guess. And here's the staircase. Oh look, it's a giant sleeping dragon. Oh fuck, the dragon has become awoke. Nice screen shaking bullshit. Okay, blood shield is fine. Oh fuck. Can you bitches just leave me alone? Alright. Enough. Alright. Do you think these bird ladies will actually use their, oh, I don't know, their fucking feet to attack instead of their wings? Damn it, I don't have the binoculars, but I could probably use the bow. Quickly, of course. Nice ass. Looks like shit, though, because of the low resolution. Toxic dragon breath. Oh, nose. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's get this damned item, I guess. These birds are also not very smart. They just kind of don't fly back up. So that's nice. But okay, I got the Soul of a Brave Warrior. Not going to bother getting the Ember here because I don't remember where it is, and it's kind of annoying to get anyway. Let's go fight that poison dragon, I guess. With ranged magic. Alright. Thanks, hitboxes. What the fuck? What is he, retarded? Ugh. You died. No shit. Alright, dragon scale for me. And one jumping attack coming up. Must be a bug for the game design, because ain't no way this is supposed to happen, but it just does, so fuck it. I just hope I don't get shot in the ghetto. Run forward. Not gonna bother fighting the boss because it's not worth it. And plus, if I were to cut the tail anyway, it would go against the whatever the fuck. And also, you would be kind of trapped here, so fuck it. Come back when you get the Lord Vessel so you can at least leave if you somehow fuck up. You won't regret it. And I do. Alright, done. And we get a shitty homeward bone. An indication of things to come. Alright, now I gotta get the hell out of here. Okay, let's go ahead and rest the bonfire. I'll put the 2 spell rings on, because I'm going to need that for later, most likely. I'll use one of my, I'll use the thing, I guess. Or actually, I won't. Actually, no, I don't know. I can summon Solar right now anyway, so I probably might die anyway, so I don't know. I do have to repair equipment, though. Alright, let's go ahead and attune again. Alright, I'll go with Great Heavy Ones, because I need that for, what's-his-face. Actually, no, I'll put 2 on for now. I'll come back for the other one, I guess. Long one. Alright. Alright. There we go. Now let's go ahead and do the rooftop run again. The best part about the game, obviously. Everyone loves it. And if you don't, you're just kind of an asshole. I'll probably quit out right after I pass the gargoyle, so I don't have to worry about it fucking me up. And then I'll do the dreaded run of doom. Hello, Mr. Prophecy Zach. Yes, I'm playing the Dark Souls of Dark Souls again. And yes, so make sure to edit the video I did after. And of course the other one too. Just backing up my save file, since on PS4 it kind of makes the game a joke. Nothing's going on in the Discord right now. Very lovely. Alright. Let's go ahead and actually do this for real. And make a run for it, I guess. Alright. I don't know how effective it's going to be for here, but it should, I believe the spell only lowers enemy aggro. They can still attack you, but it's a lot more effective than, last time I did this. I didn't even use the spell at all. Unfortunately, like in Dark Souls 3, I can't just simply use the spell again. You have to actually wait for it until, it depletes, I guess. Let's hope I got him in a good spot. Alright, good. Woohoo! You can't kill me! Wow, they still try to kill you, even though the arrows just barely scratch the wall. Amazing. Okay, first things first is to actually activate the proper shortcut. Because last time I kind of screwed up on that, so... Let me do that first, so I have to do the entire run again. Rooftop run's not very fun, to be honest. So yeah, it's, probably the next time I try playing GTA Online, I'll probably try to do the heist, I guess, whatever it is, the Cluck and Bell raid or whatever it is. Just if it's worthwhile, I guess. I'm kind of curious about it now myself. I'll probably see if the unmarked cruiser is worth it, because apparently, for some reason, it's the only cop car in the game that you can actually buy, but it is also it is actually detected as a police cruiser for some really weird reason. I don't know how to explain it. It's just one of those things, I guess. Oh no, I don't know if they fixed it in a patch or not, but it's, I think it's the only one I technically can buy, but I'm gonna have to do a lot of grinding, I guess, just for some maybe kind of interesting role-playing, I guess, going on, so that's nice. Can I use this with the Havel's Ring and not slow roll? No. No, I can't. It is, completely useless. So I basically got Havel's Ring for nothing. Excellent. Maybe if I put the Ring of Steel Protection on, it might give me better stat defenses. I highly doubt it. Oh no. I honestly do not know. Doesn't really give you that much, I think. But it's better than nothing, I guess. Anyway, let me, I'll put these two back on, I guess. I'll put these on. That'll help buy some, twinks and, do the fun stuff. Go ahead and use, the last of the Soul of the Lost Undeads, I guess. Alright. I'll keep the one, I guess, because I don't want to... I don't feel like farming those fuckers. I almost said farting. That would have been a fail right there. Anyway, let me, I think it's... I don't know. I forget how many it takes to fully upgrade, so... I think it takes 8 or 9, I think. I'll try 8, I guess. We'll start with the chest piece. Okay, I think it takes 10, actually. Whoops. Alright, let's do, I'm not gonna upgrade the helm because it's pointless. Maybe I can find a way to get more souls, I guess. But I'm not worried about that right now. Damn you soon. Okay. Hey, look, 420 for physical defense. Amazing. Anyway. Let's go ahead and, let's see if we can fight out what's-his-face now. Go ahead and put the black guy orb on. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, I gotta do this shortcut. I almost entirely forgot. That would've sucked. Yeah. And I guess I'll go ahead and upgrade the rest of the, that armor, I guess. So it doesn't look like I'll have enough, so I'll just buy what I can get, I guess. I'll upgrade the black leather stuff for now. Okay. Damn you soon. Okay. Alright. So I should have a little more defense with the best set, I guess. And unfortunately I don't have any more use of hidden body, so that sucks. I still got plenty of Estus though, so that's good. Gonna have to use it for later though. And I'm also gonna try opening the door so I can probably do an even better run back, but I'll see. I'll see how I feel, I guess. At least I can get by with hopefully not too many problems. Teddy! Oh, fuck. Fuck you. Alright. Okay, let me back up my save again, and I'll fight Lortek and fuckers. And then I'll see if I can actually fight, quote-unquote, the best duo in the game. And then I'll do some emulation for a bit, I guess. I also gotta charge my controller too, so it's gonna be fun. I also have to work on another rant video, actually, particularly about with the announcements from Evo, because I kind of have a lot to say about that, especially with Tekken. But I'll say my thoughts till later. Just gotta find a way to record more footage of some of those games, I guess. But alright. Let me go ahead and do this. And then I'll see what stuff I can use, I guess. Okay. Why? Well, here we go again. Alright. Genesis flasks. Ew. Alright. Well, time to do this, I guess. Somehow. crap! There we go. That's for killing my wife, bitch. Alright. That's killing his wife. Had to put him down. You actually have full restocking yourself, by the way. I have to mention that. I think it's one of the very few times in the game, or probably the only time, we actually get like a free refilling your shit. Probably not intentional, though. But anyway, it's time to do the bullshit, so let's just get into it. Humanity restored. Alright. I don't know what to use though. Like, I could probably use Calamity Ring, but I don't know how useful that would be. Definitely need that and something else, maybe. I don't know. I'll just leave them. Boost miracles, okay. I don't know. I'll just leave. Yeah, that unfortunately is nothing, so can't use it. So I'll probably ever use Ring of Steel Protection or something, or maybe the Lightning. Whatever. Ah, fuck. I'll go with extra protection, I guess. Well, here we go. Might as well put on the other gear for a minute, so I can at least kind of make a good run. Fuck. What the fuck? Stupid. Alright. Alright, let me back up my save again, because I don't want to do all that shit again. I really don't. And depending on how much time I have, I'll probably fight those fuckers, I guess. And if not, I'll just move right into Retro Arch for a bit. Let me actually get the sound ready, I guess. Want to make sure that it's that I don't have like the audio playing from that, so I'm gonna have to go into the options, I think. Find some setting, I think. Unless we change all that fun shit. There might be a playlist toggle option like in Tony Hawk's Underground, but I don't think the third game had that. I think it was just like the other shit, I think. Oh, here we go. You can actually turn everything off. Alright, let me make I think it's a default mode. And unfortunately I cannot read Japanese. Like a lot of the translations in this game is just kind of weird. And unfortunately, there's no save state data, so that's nice. It's like, oh, here we go. All right. All right. Let me make that save state. Alright, I'll go ahead and head over to the skater select. The skater select now. Here we go. Alright, I'll do a good old Steve, I guess. Alright. Oh yeah, I was just gonna mention that actually. I actually uploaded the highlight, and you didn't miss much, unfortunately, even though I was streaming for about an hour. But I had to basically redo the section I did last time, but I made pretty good record time. So the only thing I have left to do is to fight Ornstein and Smo, and then I'll move on to some emulation goodness. I do have to restart the stream though because of the setup I have, so don't panic or anything. It'll only be for a moment shutdown. But anyway, let me get this up. Let me go ahead and actually activate the boss cutscene, so I don't have to do that again. Because I get shot in the ghetto again. Damn it. Not sure if I should use the great soul arrows in these dudes. I should just use the heavy ones. That's okay. I've definitely made good time. I didn't want to do it off stream, and I want to utilize the time I have. So screw it. Anyway, I don't know which one I should use. I think I want to save the more hitting stuff one. So I guess I use the regular spell. I guess. Because I do want to summon, what's-his-face as a meat shield. These have to go down easy. I said down easy. Even the AI can feel the wrath of that. So that's good. Alright, let me take care of fuckface number 2. And then we'll fight the best boss in the game. For a lot of people, for some reason. I don't want to sound like an old fart or anything, but it's like, I remember when I was playing Blaster Master 03 for the first time, and you get to one of the late game bosses. It actually felt like an actual boss that people think that Dark Souls bosses are made of, I guess. I kind of don't really feel anything when I fight the bosses in Dark Souls, to be honest. It's just another enemy that needs killing, I guess. I know it sounds really dumb, but it's I kind of don't really give a shit about the lore in these games, to be honest, because they don't really give me a reason to care. Oh yeah, like I said, If there were items in this game that had it, I don't think people would use anything else because I believe magic attacks don't use any stamina. You can get some ridiculously powerful magic, and it's just really good. There's almost like no drawbacks whatsoever, except maybe some of the better stuff is locked behind later parts of the game. What a shock. I really hate these fucking shields, by the way. They're almost as annoying as the ones from the Looking Glass Knights, where you can't just penetrate them at all. They act like as a solid object. Really hate that shit, but I'll digress. Anyway, time to fight the best boss. But first I gotta back up my shit so I have to fight him again. I'm gonna be one of those people. So if I die, I just reload my save and can simply shave off time, I guess. The only problem is I'll have like 3 little shots, but I don't know. I can always bone out, I guess, or send Solaire home if I need to regroup, but still. Shit, I should have put the other spell where you get an extra attunement slot. Oh well. I think I'll be fine. But yeah, I think I had to do a lot of stuff over from last time, but I did make pretty good time. I think I maybe died maybe a handful of times, but nothing lost. I even got the Zathis, I already say it, the dude with the yellow outfit. A callback to Demon Souls, I think. Except at least I actually had the damn mouth of having to play on PvP, so that's nice. But alright. Let's fight the best boss in the game. With absolutely no AI in between, so I can actually get Solaire in here, because last time I kind of fucked that up. Alright. Just gotta go ahead and wait for him, and then we can go. Yeah, Jeremiah. I believe that's the invader's name. I actually did manage to have him roll off the cliff, which was funny because it's basically an easy way of killing him, but I don't believe you can get the items that way, so I had to fight him legit. I think he's resistant to magic, but with great magic sorcery, or great magic weapon, sorry, you can basically stomach him with just a basic dagger. And with the Hornet Ring, you can basically get even more damage. And Solaire's egg just kind of went tardo for a second. What the fuck was that about? I have no idea. I clearly summoned him, I guess because I was too far away. He did not appear at all, so that's nice. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I forgot to put on the best armor set. Alright. Dangling keychains. Alright, here we go. And surprise attack. Hey, I dodged it. Alright, Smo, your ass is grass, I think. Wow, dude, I took damage while rolling. This is bullshit. Remember that big complaint with Dark Souls 2? Which, okay, I guess to be fair, it is a valid complaint, but still. Pissing off a lot of people right now. I don't give no fucks. The fat has been trimmed. Time for part 2. I really wish there was a way to fight like both versions of these dudes in their powered up forms. That would be like the one mod I would love to be able to see, actually. And yes, I know Code Vein has something like these two. What the fuck was up with Ornstein doing his literal Dragon Ball teleport? I'll never know. But anyway, I believe in the depths in Code Vein, you actually do have to fight a super version of those two or something. But I really wish there was like a mod or something that lets you fight both versions of Super Ornstein and Super Smoke. That would be fucking great. That's like the one dream mod that would be interesting. You know, in order to piss off the entire fandom of summoning, I'll take my victory and I'll move on. It's not like summoning Solar actually has benefits or anything. I mean, you get sunlight medals, which is very important for leveling up that covenant. Oh my god, you kill wings! You fat ass! I mean, bastard! But yeah, looks like, oh yeah, we all know, but as we all know in lore, it is essentially an illusion, so I give no fucks. If it was real, then yes, I agree, but it is a mere illusion, so I can't really say I can get my socks off to it, I guess. But I guess just for a moment, I'll entertain, I guess. I don't have the binoculars, though, so I can only use the bow. Yeah, I'm going to Talent. I'm going to Lon Lon Ranch actually. Got to get that milk. And yeah, I have the audio off because fuck it. Oh, I do. I just can barely hear it. And look at the. Oh, the music is on. I don't even know. I think I fucked up the brightness though. Here we go. What was that? 9 instead of 10. She queefed. Yeah, press X to motorboat. It's very mature. It's okay. It's okay. Wait a minute, her lips aren't moving. This is. Oh wait, I think her lips do move. I think. I don't even know. It's too dark to tell, honestly. I can't even tell if her lips move or not. The room is literally too dark. Yeah, her lips don't move at all, and yet people are fine with that because what fixed what isn't broken, even though the Demon Souls Remastered literally added actual moving lips and shit. I mean, I'm sorry, but this isn't Metal Gear Solid 1 for the PlayStation, where it was kind of a cool aesthetic. There you go. Anyway, now that that's done, yes, they do. I guess Miyazaki really wanted to make sure that attention to detail was put into play. Now, yes, I know that you can kill her, and this is technically how you're meant to get to fight, what's-his-face, but that is not a very smart move, since I believe you get locked out of a bonfire, and you do get a hostile NPC after your ass, so it's technically not even worth it. Besides, why would you blow up that balloon? That's not cool. We don't pop balloons in here. Anyway, now we can access the most controversial feature of this game, the warping ability. Hooray. So, let's go do exactly that. Oh my god, dude, you're warping! Gonna fucking float her arms like it's, those wacky inflatable arm tubes from, car lots and shit. Bite me. Anyway. I guess I'll head into the catacombs real quick, because I actually want to try to get, the bonfire there. And then I'll move on to Dolphin via Retro Arch. You sorry fool. Alright. So yeah, I pretty much beat O and S with Magic, which is apparently super overpowered, but I don't give a shit. I still beat him, so kiss my ass. I can pretty much tank a lot of damage, and I have the best armor set in the game with the best magic in the game. But anyway, have you finished up Turok 3 yet? I know that that version does add in a proper Joshua mode where they actually do restore his I am Turok sound, which is kind of cool, and an actual way to play as the dinosaur with modern lingo in the bio, but it is what it is. But I don't know. I didn't really enjoy playing through Turok 3, but at least it's okay, I guess, for the time period it came out in. I guess it's actually more digestible than Turok 2, but it's, compared to Turok 1 and 2, it is linear as fuck. It's, I know that unlocking Joshua on the original version was really fucking annoying, because I believe they beat the game on, with both characters, I think, on the hardest difficulty without dying, which was just needlessly annoying. So they actually made it even harder to unlock the character compared to the Night Dive version. Oh yeah, it's oh yeah, I believe we told them that in the Discord. I actually want to play GTA Online with Yuval, but I guess by the time I was done recording the loot box opening with good old Prophecy Zach, I guess he couldn't play, so I'm a little annoyed to be honest, but it is what it is. So I thought, oh yeah, GTA Online, I should probably play with him, because it makes for can do the casino heist, and I'll probably try doing the Cluck and Bell raid, I guess, since I had to engage in some really awkward role playing with cops' cars and stuff. So I'm also going to raise enough funds to get that stupid unmarked cop car. So there you go. And this area is fucking barrel of laughs. Okay, all you gotta do is just follow the lights. The very dim light, but a light nonetheless. Fuck. It's okay, I only took a little bit of damage. Nothing unusual. Oh, Jesus. And here's the save spot. I believe this is the bonfire you can warp from, so it is absolute hell to go backtracking the normal way. But people get mad at warping, so what the hell do people want? I find it weird that there is a weapon in the Turok 3 multiplayer, the spear, that you can't use in the campaign. What's up with that? Well, I find that a little bit weird, to be honest. I think they also did try to make the Joshua campaign a little more interesting, where I think you choose both paths, I think, instead of just sticking with the mostly Joseph one, I think. It was cool to have baked even back in the Nintendo 64. A really cool idea, but I believe the game was also rushed, like with a lot of games today accept. Hello, my friend. I don't believe I recognize you, but you seem friendly enough, so I'll allow the audience. I don't get many people watching because I'm not super famous person or anything, and I'm not one of those people that plays the latest games all the time, but I'll digress. Yeah, having a playable Ada, I almost said Ada Wong. That would have been really fucking stupid of me. Playable Ada would be kind of cool, though. I don't know why they changed her appearance from Turok 2, honestly. It's, she looks a lot weirder than, why your armor is so heavy, I mean. It's because they have the giant set. Or at least wearing part of it. It at least allows me to, not get hit every time I get hit. Yeah. At least not flinch every time I get hit, and I can actually take decent damage before dying. I just defeated the best duo boss with the best summon, so now people are going to be mad at me. I don't know how playable Ada, I almost said it again. I don't know how a playable Ada would work. I don't remember. I haven't played a lot of Turok 2, so you have to forgive me. But does she have like any mystical powers or anything besides what she showed off in the cutscenes? I actually did, but unfortunately, it doesn't really do anything. So I can't really use it. I'll have to show it off in a second when I'm not being killed, of course. So I can't pause in this wonderful game. Should have played a Wonderful 101 instead. No, actually, it's not. I've already platinumed this game. I wanted to make a Twink build, and I'm halfway accomplishing my goal. So, take of that what you will. Yes, I already beat Pinwheel. How did you think I get to the Tomb of the Giants? And yes, I made sure to save Scum, or how do you say? So I got the Mask of the Father. I know you're playing. I already got that shit. And yes, even with Habel's Ring. It's I pretty much get the exact same roll animation. So, as a wise psycho once said, useless. By the way, one thing I find funny about the Japanese dub or the original dub of Metal Gear Solid is that in the English dub, they actually made Psycho Mantis sound actually threatening, but in the original version, he kind of sounds like I don't know how to explain it, but he just sounds silly. It's like, you know, in the English version, he goes, in the Japanese version, he sounds like one of those really silly villains, I guess. It's silly Kojima, I guess. And this fall might kill me. So that's nice. I don't have any light whatsoever. Fuck it, I'm going for the plunge. Dead. Fuck. Oh well. Yeah, if you have the skull lantern, it actually does illuminate which one you can go to, but unfortunately I don't have it because I traded it for the Ring of Fog. Anyway, I'm actually gonna link. I believe I mentioned this last time, but I actually found a video of a mod for Dark Souls 3 that basically has Giant Dad at the Kiln of the First Flame. Yeah, you could call it a challenge run, I guess. I'm just using the experience I have with the game to actually play this game online because I'm not really gonna bother playing Elden Ring for various reasons. Made whole ass videos talking about that. Anyway, let me find a video really quick. I'll chat it up for a minute. I think I should have rolled a little bit more up though, because that was definitely not the best spot. I know that the bonfire that they add right near Vamos is actually one of the few that actually that you can actually warp to, so that's why I'm going back to him specifically. No, I don't think, no, that's not the one. There is one that's like really, really good. I gotta find like a video that's like really short, because there's this really short video that's just like, it's just glorious. I think it's part of the Cinders mod, actually. It was like a really short video, too. I don't know. I'll find it later. I don't want to bore people. Oh, the statistics? Sure. I'll pull them up. I've only leveled up intelligence once. Let's see. Yeah, I guess the Cinders mod for Dark Souls 3, they actually, created, they actually added that armor set, I guess. But the video that I saw was like, it was basically like, when you get to the kiln of the first flame, you see like a silhouette of the dude, and he does the what is it, gesture, and he does a 2-hit combo with his, the Zweihander. It was really great. It's not a very long video, but it's just, no, this is from Elden Ring. Fuck this shit. Alright, whatever. I'll have to look for it later. I don't know if it's on YouTube. Well, it's actually on a soul level 1 run, because I already leveled up. But, it's, I wanted to make, like, a build that's, like, you know, for online play and such things, if that makes sense. Anyway, let me get my actual gear back on. Enough of the only Afro memes. It is kind of insane that the person who originally made the meme was part of the one of those people. It's interesting. Take that for what you will. But, basically, I've been wanting to do this for a while, but it's, oh, it's okay. Just don't overdo it. Just don't drive or anything. You don't want to be part of those waters. But thank you for the, yeah, basically. Yeah, Afro is indeed a cross-dress, or however you want to call it. But it is still pretty interesting, actually. One of the biggest memes of Dark Souls was part of that community, so make of that what you will. Piss. Oh well, I can always buy 100 more. If you know the quote about looking up, you are a real one. I'm going to warp elsewhere, though, because this area is not exactly doing it for me right now. Yeah, basically. It's actually what page 5 was on Wings of Redemption. Oh, my friendly voice. That's very complimenting. Probably because I'm playing Dark Souls. I know it gets a lot of traffic these days. But I humbly appreciate the kind words. I hope to see you in other stuff at least, but we'll see what happens from now. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try to get back to the catacombs. I don't know what area to jump to. Because I know that in Dark Souls Remastered, they actually added a bonfire right next to Vamos, so you can actually warp to it, so I kind of want to get to it. I could probably try to... I want to see if I can try to find some online play, though, but last time I tried it, I got no success. But I should be more than capable now. I could probably go fight Sif, I guess. I don't know how well that would go. I should have more than enough damage to deal. It's just Sif is a very fast boy, girl, whatever. I don't know their gender. Not gonna get into that. But it's oh yeah, tomorrow's gonna be Battlefront Day. That's good. I gotta figure out what game to stream tomorrow if I do. I usually just feel like playing whatever. I didn't make too much progress since I played Dead Rising 4 last time, so I didn't want to bore people with that. And plus, there's quite a bit of in-game challenges I wanted to accomplish before moving on to the next part of the game, so I don't want to bore people just monotonously grinding out challenges and stuff. I did want to try playing, what the hell is it? World Tour, I guess, in Street Fighter 6, if it's anything interesting, but I don't know. I probably get a lot of flack for the fact I made a video saying I'm not going to deal with Street Fighter 6, and then I ended up buying it secondhand. Mind you, secondhand, as in not buying it at, like, Walmart or wherever that Capcom gets my money. But I'm going to talk about the modern age of fighting games when I talk about the other stuff. So I do have a lot to say, particularly with the inclusion of Heihachi in Tekken 8, which I think is really, really fucking stupid, if I'm going to be completely honest. Even though it is completely true, as you said, it is to be expected. Because, you know, you just can't stay dead for one freaking game. Anyway, I'm actually playing this on PlayStation, actually. It is purely on PlayStation. With Dead Controller to boot. Or going to be soon. You'd think Elden Ring would actually have crossplay, to be honest. It actually would kind of make the game a little bit better, but considering how the online works, it's just a mess. And I actually went the wrong way, I think. Oh, I'll be adventurous, I guess. I was like, wait a minute. I'll be okay. You cannot undo your actions, for this is Dark Souls. Any action that you take in this game, it is immediately saved. So, auto-saving every 5 steps. The thing that babies want in their video games. Seriously, what is up with that? It's like people want saves all the time, and yet Dark Souls actually kind of does that. Just in a very unorthodox ways. I've been playing Dark Souls since 2013. I kind of mentioned this in the other videos. I guess since you're a newcomer, I'll break down the lore real quick. Basically, I got into the game in when it was new, I guess. One of my friends showed me the game. I believe it was at the part with what the heck is it? The rafters, I think, where you have to fight those painting dudes, and then the Sith boss fight, and then I ended up buying the game in 2013. I said a lot of things about it, and like, it costed me a really good friendship with someone, and I was really annoyed, and that's just kind of the whole shtick of it. And the thing with Dark Souls, I usually end up losing friendships over opinions of it, because I don't like the game or don't kiss its ass like everyone else. I have played most of them, though. The only ones I haven't really touched, Sekiro. That's like the one that I'll probably play. Even though I personally rather want a new Tenchu, personally, because I just think Tenchu's a much more interesting game, personally, but whatever. But I know that Elden Ring is just another Dark Souls game, and I really rather not deal with that, honestly, especially with the open-world bloatedness the game has. But if you can respect that, you are more than welcome, because some people I know just, or I knew, excuse me, couldn't, and lost a good friendship with that. As I get surrounded by skeletons again. Good job. Oh, that's fine. It's I don't expect people coming and going, but having regulars that actually chat up is definitely life goals, as they say. Oh, you said I played Dark Souls 3 months ago. Apparently, Dark Souls 3 makes for an anti-insomnia cure, if that makes sense. It definitely is the most streamlined, quote-unquote, of the games, but I really do not like the multi-phase boss fights. That is definitely the worst part of the game for me, personally. That and the game's linearity, but at least it still has decent exploration, but the multi-phase boss fights and the fan service to Dark Souls 1 is really obnoxious. It's I would rather fight bosses like I really rather fight someone like Slave Knight Gale than Abyss Watchers or Soul Ascender any day, and I would rather fight Midir personally. Just because it is just one long bar with maybe a couple extra moves added when the boss reaches a certain threshold. You know, like a lot of games usually do. And Elden Ring is basically that, but multiplied by a ton, and I just honestly don't want to deal with it. I'm actually out of magic uses, and there's no way to replenish it unlike in the other games, so I kind of have to grit my teeth and bear it. But I should be okay, just gotta make sure I actually not mess up again. Yeah, it's fine. It is a lot more clunkier compared to the other games. I know that in Dark Souls 2 they kind of had a good balance for it. It's also actually running at a decent frame rate, although the durability bug was kind of annoying. But I know that playing Dark Souls 3 on the current gen of systems actually makes the games run a lot better compared to just playing it on base PS4 or Xbox. But I know there's things in this game that people like with the level design and stuff, but there are definitely parts of the game that have aged really, really badly, especially after you get the Lord Vessel, which is the thing you need to use or acquire if you want to warp, and even that is more than enough to piss off some people, because I guess some people don't believe in convenience, I guess. Or especially how the game is designed, I guess. Especially since with how you go from Firelink Shrine to High Law of Lothric. I guess the people don't actually think like game designers, which is kind of sad. Anyway, if you're wondering why I did that, actually, I'll give you a little pro tip. This might work with Dark Souls 3, if I remember correctly. When you quit out, the enemy positions actually reset, so you can kind of get it easy out. It doesn't work in Dark Souls 2, though, because it actually does remember the enemy positions, but it does keep their health bar, so if you want to cheese the game, if you know how to back up the save date, you can do exactly that. Now, let me go ahead and kindle this a little bit more. Here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and I guess I'll go ahead and fight Sif, I guess. I was going to do some Dolphin with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, but I know people want to see this, so I'll entertain a little bit more. Same soothing voice, different game, of course, but nothing unusual on this channel here. Mr. Machiavelli can vouch for it. Anyway, I guess I'll go and fight Sif now. I've already done all the other stuff, by the way, so I just gotta actually get to the arena. I'm gonna actually put on another armor set, though, because I kind of want to move a little faster. Okay. It's okay. It's just It's okay if you're inexperienced. We all have to learn somehow. Just some people can be really uptight about advice, though. So just take it at your own pace. And if you have to look up guides, there's no shame in it. But just some people can be really unhealthy when it comes to explaining stuff. And the problem with a lot of people is that they cannot explain it in a way that makes sense to the person that they're explaining it to. It's like you might be knowledgeable of something, but if you can't change the words around to something that makes sense to the person you're talking it to, it's not going to really help them, even if you have the IQ of 50 or something. You kind of have to grease the hinges a little bit, if that makes any sense. They played a lot of Dark Souls Remastered, though. Well, that's good. I know the original Dark Souls is really liked by a lot of people. I personally can tolerate Dark Souls 2 vanilla, but I do think Demon Souls is like the one good game out of the series. What the heck is it called, though? The soul memory does kind of ruin the matchmaking, though. In the sense that it's really annoying to get friends to play with, but technically Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 does have the password system, so you can technically get your friends going with it, but even that's kind of annoying sometimes. And I believe Dark Souls Remastered does have something similar, but it's still a bit annoying sometimes. Anyway, time to put down this big boy. I have no idea how long I'm going to do, though, so I might have to use my humanity. Oh, you're not going to tackle Elden Ring? I'm kind of surprised. People were legitimately excited for the game, though, but once it turned out to be another Dark Souls game, though, I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't be bothered to learn it. I really cannot deal with another game that's basically Dark Souls 3 but open world. Not in this lifetime, anyway. If people like it, though, great, but people can be really judgmental over a game that's basically the exact same thing as the other game, honestly. And I will not be convinced otherwise. Ouch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use lighter armor, I think. I don't know if using the 99 humanity thing is gonna make it any better. So I'm gonna have to roll around a little bit. Which version of Dark Souls 2 did you play, by the way? I noticed the original version, which was released on 360, PS3, and PC. And then there's a Skull Edition, which changed up the enemy positions and some of the item placements, which got an upgrade on PS4 and Xbox One. And also on PC, of course. The original version? Oh, okay. That's good. The original version is slightly better, but it does have the same problems that has lingered since launch. And unfortunately, Skull doesn't really make it any better. It just kind of makes some things a little easier, like with a shortcut and No Man's Wharf and other things. I believe you can actually get the one of the better sorcery staffs that's like really good, but you need like 50 intelligence to use it a lot earlier, I guess. It basically feels like almost a full-price Master Quest, if that makes sense, and a really badly designed one at that, too. The only good thing about it is that it actually increased the player count for multiplayer, so I guess it's kind of worth it. Yeah, there's a lot of things that Dark Souls 2 does a lot better, and it actually fixed a lot of things that the original Dark Souls had. You know, much more fluid combat, much more build variety, the hexes. Even though there's some items there that I personally don't use, but things like the what the heck is it? The item you use to essentially put a certain area to the next game cycle to fight the boss over and over again. trying to improve the matchmaking, quote unquote, because the original Dark Souls on 360 was just terrible for that. Making the PvP somewhat balanced, soul memory aside, like, invaders can't really heal unless you use specific items, so they actually have to try a little bit more, I guess. And even with the Estus Flask being kind of slow, it kind of balances out in PvP, but I can see why it's annoying. It's, But there's also a lot of things in Dark Souls 2 that's just annoying. Like, whenever you use certain items, especially with the Estus, the enemies always have a thing where it kind of has a weird set of code, I guess, where if you're at X amount of health, Y position, and enemy is at Z attack or whatever, you're just gonna die. And the enemies do blatantly read your button inputs, and it's kind of annoying. Like, you could mostly get away with this in the other games, but Dark Souls 2 really cranks up the bullshit to 11. Also, there's so much fur on this dog that the frame rate actually dips when I'm inside it, so that's nice. Alright, I can afford to take maybe one hit if I'm at full health. Ow. Ow. There was actually a mod of this boss, I believe, where they replaced the sword with the Great Club, and I believe someone changed the sound effect with the go to horny jail or something. It was great. It's definitely a very interesting mod if you can find it. But anyway, I died, so I have to go back. Anyway, I do know of the bonfire that's near the door, but I'm actually only using specific bonfires because I'd rather be able to warp to the ones I can use compared to the ones that I can't, so... It does add an extra layer of challenge, I guess, but screw it. I've already put in too much time into the game to not do it, so... Oh well. Also, Dark Souls 2, it's different just enough to be refreshing, but I guess people didn't like that it was too different, but then Dark Souls 3 is just basically Dark Souls 1.5 with the Bloodborne speed. Yeah, people have different ways of playing the game, which is fine, but it's when they try to enforce that rule is when it becomes annoying. Like, you have people who will, like, do soul level 1 runs with fists only, naked, and they say that it's the only way to play the game, when it's just not even true. The only wrong ways of playing the game is that if you keep dying or you mess up a quest line intentionally or something. That's like the main two things that kind of, you know, that could be considered playing the game wrong, is dying and wasting items or something. Or whatever, but mainly the dying part. I guess some things like, oh, yeah, no, that happened, okay, that happens, but, like, there's really no wrong way of playing the game. Like, the game has technically infinite continues, it's just that the runbacks are annoying in some cases. But I guess with this fight, there's really not that much traffic unless you somehow go to the pond with the chest with the magic ember and stuff, so it's, I guess it's not that bad, but it's just... Some people consider it part of the experience. I personally disagree. It's just kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, even with the Ring of Seal Protection, I still get, I can't really afford to take that many hits, so I'm going to have to use the Great Soul Arrow, I think. But yeah, it just depends on your playstyle. Like, if you want to shoot crossbows and you're able to do it, then you can do it. Some strategies might not work on some bosses, but that's the joy of these games, in that they can be played in most ways that most games wish they could. It's just some people really have a bad habit of gatekeeping and enforcing a rule that doesn't really need to be enforced. Ow. Like, people even look down, like, magic as cheating, even though it literally is part of the game's asset of tools you can use. And if you're not really using it because you're ignorant to how useful it is, then you're just kind of not playing the game at... I'm sorry, no. You're not really using the game's full arsenal to your content or whatever. It's like these games have plenty of ways to solve problems. It's just up to you to find the one that works, I guess. Now, of course, there are some strategies that are better than others, but that's why these games are well liked, is that they have ways of solving problems. Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself a Dark Souls expert either. I know that people like Lobos Jr. or Zoe the Witch are definitely more knowledgeable on it, but people have their knowledge of some things, I guess, if that makes sense. I just don't like it when people try to reinforce their rule sets as the only way to play the game. Yeah, exactly. It's, as long as you're not dying or boring people, then I don't think there's a sin in summoning or whatever. The only reason that people should summon someone like Solaire is that you actually get a sunlight medal if he lives, which you could use for Covenant farming, I guess. Yeah, even Mr. Machiavelli agrees. Like, as long as you have a backup plan when your zoning tactics don't work, though, because let's just say there's some people who play fighting games and they only rely on zoning, and then the moment that their strategy doesn't work, they kind of get pissy. It's kind of like with the great Q on The World's Not Enough said. Never let them see you bleed and always have an escape plan. Except in this game's case, when magic doesn't work, you kind of need to have a backup plan. And that makes sense. But anyway, let me grab this doohickey here. However you say it. And I guess I'll go try to fight the Four Kings. I don't think I'll be able to do that fight, though, honestly. That fight is impossible with this setup. But I'll give it a try. But I'm going to probably move on to another game, though, so hopefully you don't mind. This part's going to suck. The ghosts of New Londo are not exactly the most favorable enemies to fight. Yes, it is. It's nice to have an actual conversation about a game that, even though I'm not really the biggest fan of for varying reasons, you could still have a civil conversation about it without having to spill blood or whatever, if that makes sense. It's, like, I know for a fact that, I'm looking forward to the Perfect Dark game that's coming out. Even though people don't like how Joanna looks, but if the gameplay holds up, then I'll still look into it, I guess. Like, people can just have normal conversation that doesn't have to resort to name-calling or whatever. Or even something like with my Dead Rising video, not to self-promote or anything, but it's, I'm not the biggest fan of the original Dead Rising, but if you want to play that game, you can just play the original remaster. Buying the new version is kind of a waste of money, honestly. Waste of resources. People got mad at me for that. But whatever. Anyway, good news is that I already did the run for New Londo, which is why I have the Cursed Bite Ring. The bad news is I still gotta get to the dude and get the key to New Londo Ruins. So that's not very good news. Another piece of good news is it's actually a really good shortcut that you can actually use to get to the boss much quicker. The bad news, again, is that there's Dark Wraiths and they can kind of screw you over, like, really bad. So I kind of can't afford to get hit because I'll die. Like, a lot. But these ghosts are annoying. Like, I guess it makes sense that they're annoying, but it doesn't mean that they're fun to fight. The only thing they drop is their weapon, which is actually pretty good, and the item that lets you fight more of them, I guess. Though kind of ironic enough, the dude up there, I forget his name, he can not only reverse your curse if you don't have the item. Okay, so I have a PlayStation 1 copy of Armored Core Massive Arena. It is the second revision of Armored Core, I believe. A game series that basically From Software has also made, and I'm going to probably die again. I played both versions of Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, which I'm not really the biggest fan of, but it does have some things about it that's okay, I guess. Dark Souls 3, and I have yet to play Sekiro, and I'm dead. I really hate this area, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. Yes, the original PlayStation. I can't say I played Armored Core 6, though, but I did actually buy a copy of Master Arena, which actually comes in 2 discs. I haven't played much of it, though, but I know that there's a 2-player mode you can do combat in, and much like with Dark Souls, interestingly enough, Armored Core actually does have a lot of versatile playstyles in there, so I guess it kind of resonates from there. I know there's also King Sealed, but I believe the original game was Japanese only. Although I believe there's a English translation you can download or something, or you can find a CD file that's already translated if you don't want to do the patchwork. There's also the PC port, but it's kind of annoying to find. It's expensive as star in the 2000s. Yeah, I can imagine. And retro gaming prices are insane today, honestly. If you thought they were crazy now, just look up, like, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, or any PlayStation 1 game that's, like, really rare, and you'll actually be shocked. Just hope you have a spare pair of underwear, though, because it's gonna become murky waters with some price for those games. You had one thought? You can share it. But that's all about it. Oh, even though they technically didn't develop it, which a lot of people seem to misconstrue for some reason, I have played a couple of Tenchu games. The original 2 on PlayStation, I know I have a copy of those, and I really remember I really liked playing through Time of the Assassins, which was it did not get released in North America, but I had PSP that had custom firmware on it, so I could basically download it, the European version, and play that game on the go. It technically isn't a From Software IP, but it is developed by Acquire, who also made Akiba Strip, which is one of my favorite games from them, and just another favorite game in modern times, I guess, even though the game series is kind of old at this point, but still. I enjoy it. And I died again. Yeah, I'm not exactly a pro either, but at least I'm not throwing controllers or anything of the sort. Maybe I'll just like go like this, but that's about it. Can't really get mad. Not that I can anyway. Anyway, I'll try one more time, and if not, I'll move on to Retro Arch. But I do have to restart the stream, so don't fret if the stream goes offline. It's just with the setup I have to change the output settings so that my soothing voice can actually sync properly, because there's a delay on console, and on PC I don't need to worry about the delay. But I'll give it one more shot. Kind of went a little longer compared to what I wanted to do, but it's okay. Gotta give the audience what they want, and I'm perfectly fine with it. Just kind of sucks I'm dying a lot, but I guess it's the whole point of the game, right? Yeah, I could, but the thing is that it's I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm kind of pulling a DSP right now. First of all, it's I wow, I cannot speak. Wow, I cannot fluster my words right now. Um, I probably could use them when I get to the second part of it, but I'm kind of in the mood to just run past the stuff because I could get back to the part where I was at before, I guess. Some people do look down at running past things in these games, but you kind of have to sometimes, honestly. But in Dark Souls 2 Scholar First Sin, unfortunately, it's kind of impossible just how annoying they made the enemy arrangements. But thankfully, I actually took the shortcut because that was kind of screwing me over. Is that I didn't take the shortcut twice, and I died because of it twice. This is the part that really sucks, though, because you're gonna get hit no matter what. Like, you just have to have proper armor, I think. I don't think you can quit out, I think. You're just gonna get hit, regardless. So I'm gonna have to put on my heavy set of armor, I think, or something, or use, Yes, everyone does play this game differently. But if I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of not feeling that again, so I'm gonna go ahead and restart the stream real quick so I can move on to Dolphin or the GameCube. So just give me a second, and I'll join you on the PC gaming stuff. So don't fret, I'll be right back in just a second. I'll be back up now. Let me just make sure that I close any unnecessary windows so that there's no shenanigans afoot. You kind of like me. That's very nice and wholesome. Anyway, let me go ahead and close some windows. Probably hear the game in the background actually, so let me turn it off. It's unfortunately not an ASMR stream. I was going to charge my controller anyway, so that probably might help. So let me go ahead and turn off the PS4. I'll put it in rest for now. Yeah, let me hook up the controller. There we go. I actually used the bathroom, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully, nobody went anywhere. But anyway, let me close some windows. I think I already said that. Yeah, let me close this. Go ahead and leave that. So no music playing from this because Tony Hawk games are kind of annoying with copyright. So let's go ahead and play some the Japanese version of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Okay, good. Good stuff. Yeah, because of the setup I have, it's I have to change output, so it should be more in sync. So let's go ahead and play a classic game. This is from the PS2 days, but I'm playing the GameCube version and it's the Japanese version. The good news is that most of the text is in English. The bad news is that it's kind of a botched job for Japanese translation. So let's go ahead and get the show on the road. Let me lower the volume a bit so there's no annoying echo. So yeah, as you can see, it's mostly in English, but there are still some Japanese subtitles. But thankfully I played this game, so I know what to do. This isn't a role-playing game, so it should be fine. Okay, so I've actually found the ROM on archive.org. And you're probably thinking, why am I playing the Japanese version? And it's actually because, I guess technically should show it off really quick. There's actually, I think, 3 or 4 skaters are exclusive to this version. I don't believe there's an Xbox version of this, unfortunately. I believe it's on PS2 and GameCube. Here we go. Yeah, you got... You're gonna have to forgive me for the pronunciation. Hiroki Segusa, Shin Okada, and Junosuke Y. Probably not even close to that. But basically there's these 3 skaters that are exclusive to this version. And I think there's a 4th one you can get as well. Yeah, it's I am completely terrible at pronouncing Japanese. That's mainly about it, really. You just get basically extra skaters to play with. I don't believe there's a PC port of the Japanese version, though. So, no Doom guy in Japan, fortunately, so... So, even though there's supposed to be music, YouTube is actually very annoying with copyrighted music, so you're not going to get the good stuff. You're lucky I'm not Japanese. Well, like I said, this game is mostly in English, though the menus are in Japanese, but it's kind of a mixed, mixed bag for what stuff is translated. But I played this game quite a bit, so I at least know what the menus are. But it's kind of an inconsistent translation, if I'm going to be honest. Because you think some menus would be translated like that, but some parts are not actually translated properly. So it's kind of weird. At least the voices are in English, so that's good, though it's definitely all skateboarding action and not really role-playing goodness. So it's definitely not something like Persona, at least, so that's good. It's just a matter of, you're not even English, so I could kind of tell, but your English is good, so you definitely could have fooled me. No offense, of course. Not trying to, at least. I am using a keyboard, by the way. I usually tend to do emulated stuff with keyboard. And anything else I use controller. So, you can have fun with that. Let's see, I'm gonna see if I can grind this. Cannot. I actually have found, or technically made my own little cheat to basically get myself really high scores so I can bypass some of the other levels. Oh, you're European. Well, that's cool. Sweet. Could use more people watching from the Europeans. Thankfully, this game does not run at 50 Hz because I know that was a really big deal back then, especially PlayStation 1 games, is that they ran at a pretty bad frame rate. And that's mainly because of the 50 Hz going on at the time. It's not a very pretty sight. Yeah, the second menu is restart. First one is continue, third one is edit tricks, and the 4th one is the goal list. So I kind of know what I'm doing, I think. game is thankfully pretty straightforward, but it's I haven't played this in a while, so gotta make sure I'm up to par with my good stuff. Here we go. If there's an echo, let me know, and I'll lower the audio, or I'll plug in the headphones so that you don't have to hear the constant echo and stuff. Whoops. Okay, let me go ahead and get the codes up. Yes, I do have cheats. Well, only one technically. I think it might be just for Tony Hawk, I think. I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, I think it's just for Tony Hawk, I think. The characters are instant, so that really sucks. Oh, wow. I'll be fine, I guess. Oh yeah, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. It's... A lot of people really like that game. I much prefer the Xbox port, though, because it actually adds in... it basically adds in both levels from the first and second game, and it has 4-player split screen. It was actually made by Treyarch, so make of that what you will. The press box kink. Good God. There we go. Yeah, I guess the code I made only works for Tony, unfortunately, so that kind of sucks. Oh well. I guess I'll keep going with this a little bit. And apparently they named checks, I guess, for some reason. It's like you're writing a check. Oh yeah, there's a lot of this game is definitely great for getting high scores and stuff, provided that using like infinite balance or something. Hopefully you don't mind the AC in the background. It's it does get hot this time of year, and I get really clammy, so you have to excuse me. It's I can't really help that, unfortunately, but it's I'm still going to oh, no problem? Okay, great. Glad to hear it. There actually is a PlayStation port of Pro Skater 3, but it's honestly not that good. It's a lot of the levels are missing. You have to unlock Wolverine by getting all the gaps in the game. It's kind of annoying, if I'm going to be honest. The level order is also completely whack. It's just not a fun time, honestly. And 4 is probably a little worse, I think, even though it does have most of the good stuff from it, like having essentially a mixture of free skate and career, but it's just so laid out in the most weirdest way possible. Wait, I definitely also really like playing the Tony Hawk games. I know there was a remaster, I guess, if you want to call it. I can't really call it a remaster because it doesn't really... It's not really a faithful version, in my opinion. Sorry, no. Lol. It's nowhere near as content-packed compared to the Xbox version that came out way back in the day, and it's, I don't know. It's just not a good version, honestly. I guess it's better than what they try to do with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, but it's a game definitely, it's not going to be stuck in the past as a relic forever, unfortunately. Guess I'll try to get the skate letters, I guess. I'll probably try to get the rest of the goals as Tony again. You're back. No, I'm playing on a keyboard, actually. I'm emulating this. I don't think there's going to be any emulation discrepancies. Which goes to show how pretty decent Dolphin is via RetroArch. Which I mainly use just for like finding codes and stuff. That's my boy. I don't know if I can stream BMX Triple X, Mr. Machiavelli. I probably like legitimately get in trouble for that because of YouTube's policies on nudity and shit. I definitely would though if I was able to. I would love to though, but honestly the game is kind of mixed in my opinion. I think the original Xbox version is probably the best because it has the, you know, graphical appearances, I think, and it's also uncensored like the GameCube version, but I know the GameCube version doesn't have the graphical fidelity like the Xbox version does. And of course the PS2 version is censored, so there you go. I have tried playing it on and off, but it's just, the goals are really annoying and the competition levels are some of the worst. Well, yeah, I am using the laptop's keyboard for this, so if you hear like loud typing noises, that's actually me navigating for like menus and stuff. It's like the one thing that's like really weird, where it's like I mainly use controller for everything else, but for like emulated games, I usually use keyboard. Not mouse and keyboard, just keyboard. It depends on the game usually, but I usually go for keyboard for like older games, if that makes sense. I know they made like a GameCube controller that is also a keyboard, but I don't think I could get that to work, unfortunately. It would be really weird, I think, to even get it to work. But it's, shoots. I guess we'll try going for some scores, I guess. There we go. The bindings I have on RetroArch are kind of weird, but it's, I guess it's sufficient, I guess. Not really doing, like, anything too complex, and unfortunately I kind of messed up, but it's okay. I unfortunately have not played anything past American Wasteland. I know that's, like, the one game that I guess people consider... Actually, I don't know how people feel about that game. I actually do like Tony Hawk's Underground 2, but I really, really hate the story of the game. Like, it just legitimately annoys me. Especially since Tony Hawk's Underground actually came close to having, like, a decent story that isn't just, like, the typical stuff you see in, like, the 2K games over. Like, it actually has a story that kind of makes sense and isn't just, you know, weird. I mean, it's not like Emmy Award winning, like, it's obviously no Metal Gear or anything, but it gets the job done. But then Underground 2 comes out, and it's just like they completely ruined the characters, and it's annoying. I really hate the story direction of Underground 2, honestly. It's not even just because it's basically an episode of Jackass, but it's something to do with Eric Sparrow. And if you played the game, you would definitely know. But speaking of story and gameplay, I don't know how people would feel about me playing Metroid Prime. I know it's like a really popular game, I guess, but it's I'm kind of not familiar with it compared to like other stuff I played. I want to play the game in the hard mode, but it's like you have to go for the game first to get it. So I've been kind of like cheating to get through it, and there's just no way to just jump to the end. And I don't feel like downloading a save. If that makes any sense. Probably not. Oh god, I'm completely messing up the camera angles. Jesus. Here we go. Yeah, if you mash the buttons, you can actually get up faster. It's just like when you're getting dizzy in something like Street Fighter. But yeah, when you get run over by the cars in this game, it is brutal stuff. Like getting run over in this game is actually pretty freaking brutal, especially in the Los Angeles zone where there's like an active police chase going on, and it's just so good. Yeah, I keep messing up the buttons, unfortunately. Oh well. I actually know another game I can play, actually. I don't know if it'll work on RetroArch, though. I actually wanted to play the Mega Man X collection. Because, why not? Yeah, I definitely screwed up on this one, I think. Yeah, I think I'm only getting, like, 3rd place. Yeah, I'm only gonna get a bronze in this. I have to replay this level. Oh, you found a new entertainment. Well, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I only got 3rd place, though. That's a bit of a bummer. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in future streams. BRZ. That's not suspicious at all. Anyway. Let me head over to Suburbia. I'm actually gonna play some Mega Man X for a bit, actually. I'm gonna play some X4, actually. I actually like that game more than X5. Let me go ahead and get rid of this, though. Oh yeah, if I change windows, the window kind of crashes, so that's forgot about that, actually. It's kind of like the one annoying thing about the RetroArch. See you next time. Yes, I hope to see you soon. Okay, look, I guess I can boot up like the actual Dolphin emulator. At least it's more stable. I mainly use it for I mainly use RetroArch for like finding certain codes for things like Crash Nitro Kart and having the time trials ready to go about affecting the records. Anyway, let me see if I, Oops. Fucking eyes got blinded, what the fuck? Okay. I don't know if I have my save data, though. Decompressing state. Ah, whatever, who cares? I'll play through it. Sure, I'll be getting the game anyway. You just get to the game. I don't know if I have the cheats on for, or not. I don't want to accidentally play this with cheats. Can I download codes? Okay, yes, but I'm not going to use them because I'm not a chump. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of X collection for a bit. Go ahead and move on to X4. Actually, let me boot it one more time because I want to see what the options are. I kind of forget. I'll put the thing up. I just gotta make sure the settings are proper. Oh, options. Okay, it's just moving the screen or whatever. It's nothing fancy. Okay, let's actually play some X4. All right, let's play as 0, I guess, for now. Okay, let me go ahead and get the code. I don't know if you're still in the chat, Mr. Machiavelli. I'll probably do a couple levels, I guess. And then I'll, probably do some Dead Rising 4 off stream, I guess. Oops. MMX4, blah, 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 blah. Alright, let me, put this here, reload the state. Don't worry, I'm not going to play this with save states. I just want to at least get the code for 0, at least. You know, so get the black armor 0 and stuff. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if I did it correctly. I probably didn't. Fuck. I think I have R set up as something else, I think. R is... okay, I probably should change to those, I think. Oh well, I'll just leave it like that, I guess. I don't know, the analog is kind of weird. There we go. Alright, let's do some X4, I guess. I'll move the window though. Might have to resize it though. You've got to stop Dr. Wyatley. I mean X0. Yeah. What the hell? I messed up in the code again? Shit. Alright, order move up, order top, and order move up again. Let me see what B is. It's probably a different binding. No, I don't know then. Well, I'll try again, I guess. I want that damn black armor. I know it doesn't really do much, but I still like the effect. Wow, it just doesn't want to work. Alright. I don't know. It doesn't work. What the fuck? Come on. What the f... It doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, I guess it has to be under analog then. Like, it has to be. I guess it doesn't work with that. Okay. Well, let me clear this, and then I'll use the analog one, I guess, because it just legitimately does not want to work. Yes, it's Mega Time, actually. I hope that's not a Morbius reference, actually. I'm gonna have to start administering some bans if I see any references to that terrible movie. But yeah, for some reason, there's supposed to be a Black Armor 0 code, or page 5 from the Wings of Redemption book, and it's, it doesn't seem to work, which is nice. And I think it's because I'm actually looking at the Saturn version. So let me go on Game FAQs one more time, or Game Facts as some people call it. Facts? Yeah, I pulled a DSP there for a second. Okay, GameCube. X4, no. Shoot. Black Armor 0. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I was looking at the... For some reason, it brought up the Saturn version. Wow, I'm stupid. Okay, here we go. This should definitely work now. So I was thinking, wait, B? No, that's for the Saturn version. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it actually works more for Zero because it actually turns them into BBC. There we go. We got that BBC going on because, you know, page 5 and shit. And don't worry, I'm not going to be like DSP who has to look up a fucking boss order. I can actually play this game pretty competently, so don't worry about a thing, Chief. Just don't mind the ASMR from the mic. If there's an echo, though, I'll probably plug in the headset or something. I actually really like this game. I consider this my favorite of the X games. And I'm playing this version because it technically has, it pretty much has no load times, and it's, it just loads really quickly. And it's also on Dolphin, so there you go. Dragoon? It kind of sucks that Capcom never released a Japanese version of this, actually. It was only an American release. They're going to pay for this! There is a bit of a visual glitch with Zero's Z-Saber, so hopefully it doesn't give you a PTSD or anything. It shouldn't affect overall gameplay, though. It's just a Dolphin thing, I guess. I don't know what setting it is to fix it. Not that big of a deal. I think I'll live. But yeah, I really love this game, honestly. It is. I really love the music. I guess some people don't like the music for some reason, which are fucking weirdos, but whatever. I really love this game. X5 is garbage, though, and I can't imagine playing through X6. The technically could be a throwback to Mega Man 2, though, the dragon with Wily. It's just, unfortunately, it's one of those tutorial bosses, so it's obviously easy. You mean like the Asylum Demon from Dark Souls? Never would have guessed. I'm actually going to give DSP props for actually beating Sigma in X4 in one shot, because I could never beat Magma Dragoon when you fight him in the last stage, and I guess he somehow was able to beat Sigma in one shot. So I'll actually give DSP credit. He actually did manage to do the thing I could never do back in the day, is actually beating the game as Zero, because fighting Zero with Sigma is, fighting Sigma as Zero is really annoying.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia, Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
The most powerful army in history! Yay! I'm gonna fast forward this as it's just showing the locations. I'm gonna try not to use too much emulation shit. But the English dub is unintentionally funny. What's for dinner tonight, Wings? Chili? Yes. A big bowl of chili, actually. That's what was on page 5. Served by she-males and all that fun stuff. They gotta get their money too, somehow. Alright, now time for this stage. I already fucked up. Fuck. No, I almost said something really inappropriate. The chili, it got me. Okay. I think I got an A rank. I actually learned that if you get a B rank, you actually have to go back to the previous section. But you have to be really fucking terrible to do that. Yeah, I think when you grab those are just kind of fucked. So all I can do is just not touch them. More action-packed than Doom Eternal, and I'm going to digress on that one, because I know that's fucking damn true. Oh, here's the one where everyone gets all pissy, I guess. Besides my incompetence, I guess. Shit. Shit! The yellows have the right of way. Oh yeah, one thing about the X collision that really fucking annoys me is that they actually censored the opening of X4, because I guess the General Salute kind of looks like the Sea Collar. It's like, are people really that fucking sensitive? Like, what a fucking joke. Oh my god, the General's arm is sticking out, so it looks like he's Hitler. It's like, what the fuck? Like, how retarded are people, like, honestly? It's like, oh no, he raised his arm. He's literally Hitler. Like, what the fuck? It's like the dumbest form of censorship for a game that's not even, like, that bad, I guess. Like, I sure shouldn't get offended. It says, okay, it's a Reploid general who wants to make the world a better place, I guess, but not in a way that would be beneficial for mankind, I guess. I'd fucking cry to my mom saying, oh my god, Mom, he looks like he's posing like Hitler. Like, what the fuck? I hope there's a mod that restores it, because that's really stupid. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, that was just really fucking dumb. I can understand them not having the Japanese version's opening song because of copyright, but them like editing out that one bit on the opening is just really fucking dumb, and I hate it. Shit. But yeah, with Cyber Peacock, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. You can actually tell when it's doing that attack because it'll actually be a little further away, and I kind of fucked up on that, so I have to try again. But one thing that always annoyed me whenever DSP played through like the Mega Man games, that he always looked up a fucking boss order, and it just kind of made the games not that interesting. And it's like the very obvious shit too. So almost every person that plays something like any Mega Man game will just like always look up a boss order. It's just not really that fun or exciting. Unless you're trying to go for like an achievement in Mega Man 9 where you have to fight the bosses without the weapons or something, which that was not really that fun, but it was interesting, I guess. Oh my god, he's attacking me with the fucking gender symbols. What the fuck is this gay shit? It's not very proper or nice. No, but this attack is annoying, though. You have to basically ring around the rosy, and if you don't time your attacks properly, you're kind of fucked. Now, how would that be... No, fuck. Now, would that be more exciting than just someone using the exploits of the bosses or whatever? Imagine them playing on fucking keyboard, son. Something that most people who play on mouse and keyboard can't even do for a living. Not to jab at them or anything, but it's damn true. I could do it on controller, but I've been so used to playing emulated games on keyboard, so it's just kind of mostly second nature. I'll fight Slash Beast next. You learned Chili Butt Slam. Fucking leave, dude, as he does that sound effect. Instead of the webby dude. And then when you charge up with the X Buster, it actually turns into oh shit, I'm trying to think shit, I don't know what the X Buster charge version of it could be like, because I know that's usually a thing in these games, is that you get the upgraded arm cannon, you could like do more moves, I guess. Unfortunately, Zero's one weapon, which I got from Cyber P Fucker, is not really that useful. It's only mainly useful for like against Storm Owl, because it's just does so little damage. I guess I try against the boss, the sub boss, excuse me. Yes, he has become the Wendy's. He has become one with the redhead. Poor Wings, he just wanted his damn chili in peace. I hope Breaking Banquet doesn't do too many videos on Boogie, though, because I just have no interest in his shenanigans, honestly. I have, like, absolutely no nostalgia for the fucker, and I know that he's not exactly the most well-liked individual as of late, and I just enjoy seeing Wings getting pissed off at the games. Like, I've been actually following his antics ever since the whole, look here, look, listen stuff, and it's, I just enjoy seeing him get pissed off at the games. But I know the lore goes a lot more deeper than that, unfortunately, but it's, I don't really care much for the other stuff. I just enjoy seeing him get pissed off at the Rainbow games and banning people for the most absurd reasons. Ban anyone that knows what I said. Like, what the fuck? Who bans people for such things like that? Easiest boss ever. Oh yeah, the skid marks on that chair is ridiculous. I think there was a Breaking Banquet video where he showed, I guess someone donated money to Wings and he actually sniffed the chair. Like, what a fucking clown. I think someone paid him to sniff the chair, I think. Or, like, he actually inhaled the stench, I guess. It was just like, wow, that's totally not Clown World, pimp. Like, Jesus fuck. Just thinking about it just puts me in a laughing fit, because it's just fucking silly. I gotta find a video, though. Like, if you just look up, You could probably find it yourself, but I could probably find it when I, after the fight or something. No, I'm not. Oh, fuck, I mean to pick it up, but it's okay. My no upgrade run is ruined. That's okay. It is definitely the most uncreative spot, though. It's just literally in your linear path. Has Kino Casino done videos on him? I've kind of been listening to them riff on review tech. Honestly, I kind of got into the groove of using them as background noise for things, especially when I play Dead Rising 4. Oh. Well, I guess I'll take a look a little later. Nothing a little, something like that would hurt, I guess. If it's someone like Cyrexo who's not really into the gaming over and he's just kind of a insane clown posse, I'm just honestly not really that interested. I guess someone like that Splatoon Angry Player could be interesting, but it's, I'm not really interested in Splatoon, honestly. I just don't like the, I don't really care for Nintendo's take on the Call of Duty formula, honestly. It's, I'm sure the rage is funny, though, but I don't really like Splatoon, honestly. It's probably just as overrated as Pokemon, but for the modern age, honestly. And you cannot convince me otherwise. It is just basically Nintendo's version of Call of Duty. Especially for the online scene. Yeah, I think I've heard of Ethan Ralph, but I don't really know anything about him, honestly. I usually like to follow the lol cows, I guess, and just like get pissed off at games like good old Mr. Sparrow, honestly. I know Chris Chan was one of the early instances of it, but that does have a pretty long history, but it's I don't know, I just like seeing people getting like really pissed off at games and stuff. So I mean, I do get kind of pissed off at games too, but it's just something about like people like really losing their shit. It just sends me laughing. Especially them speedrunners who they get really pissed off, especially when they lose like 5 seconds worth of time. Anyway, speaking of lolcows, have you had any damage reports to fill in from looking up good old Sparrow on the Kiwi farms? I know I linked it to you yesterday. Have you learned of anything of interest? It's like fuck up, unfortunately, because I'm kind of a bad player right now. I haven't played this in a while, but it's okay, I guess. I don't really mind, honestly. It's though I know that taking too much damage is not going to really be that useful. I'll take the ride armor though. But yeah, this game is quite flashy. The sound effects just, I don't want to say slap. It's really fucking stupid. I quite hate that slang, actually. You know, they just sound like pristine, I guess, even for the PlayStation 1 and Saturn. I guess the sound is like some extra flair to certain backgrounds, mainly the volcano stage and one part of the opening stage. That's really about it. It's not really that much difference between the two, honestly. I think the only other difference is that the music actually loops properly, and there's like an extra bit of a sound for the opening boss. I guess that's about it. Nothing too interesting, I guess. Besides the box art being pretty cool, shows a good old Zero Fizz Z Saber, I guess. Yeah, it's basically the quote what he said. It's the same old fucking shit, except now of his apparently people found out that he's a daughter or something and he's in debt or some shit. They're gonna fucking be on his ass a lot now. So I think the trolls will be, as they say, eating good. So that's nice. I don't know why when he plays Mortal Kombat 1 though he doesn't always mute the the players though, because I know that people have called him out on his shenanigans and gets all pissed off. I think even dropped like the hard N-word or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's like, dude, you know you're gonna get trolled when you play Mortal Kombat 1. Just turn off the audio and just bitch anyway. Like, holy Jesus. It's almost as though he does it on purpose, too. He's enabling his own self-destructive behavior, which is not very healthy. It's just not very healthy, honestly. Fuck. Slash Beast or Guile, Guile Flash Kicks, who would win? I vote Slash Beast because, well, he's Slash Beast. And he also runs faster than a damn train. So that's very patriotic. Yeah, I think I've heard of Cyrex a bit, but I'm not really interested in those types of people, honestly. It just seems to me like the modern era of Chris Chen, I guess, except with nothing about the thing that made Chris Chen, like, interesting, I guess, with the whole Sonic contest and shit. I don't even know where the hell Cyrex came from. I don't know. I'm gonna sound weird, but it's just like... I don't know. It's definitely not my type of, feed I would like to watch, I guess, if that makes sense. I'll get the Sage one more shot, and if not, I'll move on to another one. I don't know if you have time for me to like go through like a little bit of the original Resident Evil 2 on GameCube, of course, because that's what I have running right now. I'll probably use RetroArch so I can actually find the codes, I guess, or something, just to make it interesting, I guess. Oh my god, he's like that one dude, I forget the name of his dude, but he basically shoved a banana up his ass or something. I forgot the name of the channel, but he shoved a banana up his ass or something. I'm not trying to... I'm not even kidding about that. Also, actually, you just misgendered Christian, so I don't have to ban you for being a transphobe. I'm gonna have to ban you, I'm sorry. Christian actually uses she, they pronouns, sir. You're not allowed to misgender a known criminal. Criminals have rights too, you know. God damn it. I'll say it. That's being too nice, actually. Because of that movie, It, or whatever. I think it was a movie. I think it was a movie. I don't even know anymore, but I really wish more games had like custom pronouns and shit, like The Sims 4, so I could actually embrace the I identify as attack helicopter meme that people used back then. Like, say what you will about EA in The Sims 4, but at least you can do custom pronouns. Like, if we're gonna be lame about it, at least let us have some fun, I guess. It's like those people back on Tumblr who used to, like, use flower pronouns as some weird shit. I mean, I want to have player customization. Why can't I identify as a fucking, obsidian texture? Hell, I'll identify as a slash, actually. Or a slashette. I haven't seen it, actually, so I wouldn't know. But, it's, I know Kiwi Farms was quite heavy in traffic when there was that whole thing with Chris back a while ago. Yeah, I keep pizza when we should be French frying, and French frying when we should be pizzaing. I don't think inside under those, actually, so I might actually give this one more shot, and if not, I'll I'll do some classic RE2 because fuck the remake. I'm gonna use it through Dolphin though, and that's if I can get the cheats to work through there. Oh yeah, Liquid Chris. I forget the lore of that, unfortunately. Oh, you can slide on those, okay, so... Just don't jump when he's about to do the slash kick, got it. Fuck. By the way, I believe Mr. Sphere actually played Mega Man X4, and of course he was, I think he played for the collection, but it was definitely something. I think he used Exo, I think. And I think he even used the Ultimate Armor, so of course he fucking made the game way easy for himself, because, you know, he's got to cheat. And he can't even cheat right. It's like with Volver Ocelot when he can't even die right, but he can't even cheat right. Like when he played Elden Ring using that fucking save mod, whatever the fuck. Buying that save wizard. Like, dude, like, just to say if I were to play that shit, and I was able to use save wizard, I could do so much shit in there. I just can't be bothered to play Dark Souls 4, I'm sorry. But you know the tube by now, so I don't want to sound like a fucking broken record. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, well that's enough of that. I think I tried the best I could though, but that's okay. Fish and mailed. God damn it. I've already gone for the game a lot, it just... Slash Race is actually pretty hard to fight with Zero's basic equipment, though, because it does so little damage. It actually feels like fighting a boss that's actually pretty hard. Wink. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, LMFAO. But okay, let's actually make this cheating session a little more interesting, I think. I hope it'll work at least. I'll be a Norman and play the Japanese version. Oh, that's enter strokes. Embrace them. Yeah, I think I booted up the right game. Shit, I booted up the remake by accident. I don't want the remake, I want the second game. Yeah, I booted up Biohazard Disc 2. Shit. No, I want to play the second game. I think I have the second game downloaded. Look at chat in a second, I'm just loading the game. Biohazard 2. Ah, shit, I only have Biohazard Disc 2, and I have it in that folder for some reason. Whoops. Alright, well, American version it is. I'm gonna be fucking lame. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, you're gonna get some rest? Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely get him next time. I'll probably play this for a little bit. Probably find some cheat values real quick. Thankfully, I am not only the master of hacking, but also the master of unlocking. Yes, thank you for the company. Hopefully I'll start getting some regular traffic now. Definitely need more people watching the actual good stuff. I'll see if I can do Leon's hacking stuff first, I guess. Leon's story, well, of course. I'll do original. Pick normal because we're not weebs. Or dweebs, how would you say it? I think Leon was part of Disc 1, I think, back then. Let's get to a safe spot and then I'll do my hacking shenanigans. Shit. The gun shop. Alright. let's see. I got 18 bullets, so let's go ahead and do the math. The hell? There's no aim button? I guess you can't aim in the store. Wow. Yeah, I guess I gotta change my buttons up, so let me do that. Settings, quick menu, controls. Yeah, as you can see, it's getting pretty late for me actually, so I'm gonna have to get on going to. Oh yeah, here we go. It's definitely gotta change some of this stuff around actually. There's no binding for C, is there? No. Shit. Alright, Alright, I'll figure something out. Just give me a second. X, A, B, Y, I guess. Let's see. Now, L. Oh, I know what it is. I have to use the analog for that, I think. I remember now. Z. Alright. Oops. Okay, there we go. It's Z. Okay, now. Oh. Damn it! Go away, buddy. I'm trying to hack here. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Screw you. Alright. What? Oh my god, I'm dying! Okay. Nobody cares about you. Oh, here we go. Finally found the fire button. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can find the culprit behind this charade. Value is 2, so that's probably the value of... God, this is awkward as hell. There we go. Okay, I found it. Alright, let me copy this, I guess. Now I found the values of all this crap. Yeah, I gotta get the Japanese version too, or whatever versions I need. Probably do that in a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's... Oh. Whoops. Okay, so this is item 1 mod, I believe, and then use. So I'm gonna have to do that. And they're gonna find a value for the health and shit. It's gonna be fun. Probably should have put it up first, but that's okay. I'll just copy before and then health, I guess. I think the American version required you going for the game first before you can get the stuff, but I don't remember. Yeah, if you use if you set the value to 255, it counts as using infinite ammo and it ruins your score. Cry. I believe it also counts for certain weapons too. Spark shot, Colt single action, the R launcher, Gatling gun, R launcher. $17. Yeah, I think I have to set the value to 16, I think. Because I know that the values for some things are very interesting. If I remember right. I don't know, it's really weird how this game handles dual inventory stuff, I guess. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't know. I'm sure I'll figure it out somehow. I think you have to do the same thing for Claire's mode, though, so I'll have to look into that. But yeah, I'm probably going to get off myself, actually. Probably not going to get any traffic at this time anyway, but I definitely had a lot of fun playing Dark Souls. And I finally got the warping unlock and actually kind of just go for the game and do whatever. I'm going to have to dupe again, though. And find a way to get to the dude or whatever. So I'll probably do that, and I'll look up that channel that Machiavelli was talking about. Alright, well, I'm gonna get off. I'll probably try doing GTA Online, those missions tomorrow, I guess. Probably do it the Xbox version though, so I can get them discounts, I guess. See if it's worth the time, I guess. Well, bye.